So why should it surprise you that the same thing keeps happening to show you that you're constantly basing how you feel on what happens physically, instead of simply deciding how you're going to feel regardless of what happens? Because deciding that you will feel joy no matter what happens is the mark that you've actually changed.
Right.
Not whether it happens on the outside or not. Because if you still react to the outside with disappointment and frustration, then all you're actually doing is reinforcing the fact that you actually haven't changed. Therefore, why should the outside? You see, that's the paradox. If you still react to the idea that the outside hasn't changed, then you haven't changed. Therefore, the outside can't, because you haven't actually changed. The mark of true change is to behave differently, even if the outside still looks the same.
Right.
Then you have really changed, because you don't care what the outside looks like. You just decide what you're going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to feel. Because why? That's why. Because that's what you prefer. That's why. You don't need another reason. There is no other choice but to feel the way you prefer to feel, regardless of what's going on around you. And when you do that, then you give the outside the true opportunity to reflect it to you. But if you keep bringing in the idea, the expectation that you're waiting for the outside to change to reflect the change you say you've made on the inside, you haven't changed. Therefore, the outside won't.
Okay.
That's the circle you're creating.
Yes.
That's why it keeps repeating. Because you keep saying, I've changed, but then you keep peeking at the outside to see if that's true.
Right.
Instead of just saying, it's true. Regardless of what's going on, I am a joyful being, regardless of what's going on. Then you've changed. Then the outside can reflect it. Make sense?
Absolutely.
Do you